then planting yourself down with your legs outstretched. Have your props within reach in case you need to draw on them at any time. So all the backs of your legs connected to the floor, hips are really grounded down. Press down into your fingertips, lift up through the spine and lift into your crown of your head. I'm going to use my blocks for this. And lifting into the crown of your head, flexing your toes back toward you. Three more breaths here. Then we're going to raise our arms up. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, folding forward. Catching your feet with your hands or your shins. Firm your thighs, lift through your belly, lengthen through your spine, reaching your heart center forward. So nice and lengthening, lots of lengthening, nice and open through your front body, then curling forward. Inhale, lift up. Bring the right sole of your foot in. Just go this way so we can see. You're still staying straight on your mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach, reach, reach. Fold, fold, fold. And then come forward. Flex your toes back toward you. And 3 more breaths. Inhale. Walk your hands up. Let's change sides. Bring the left foot in. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Taking your time with each breath. Feeling that connection to the support of the earth beneath you. Inhale. Come up. Straighten out both legs. And then bend through the right knee, taking your right foot to the outside edge of your left leg. Keep your left toes flexing back toward you. Lift and lengthen through your spine and just start by hugging in your knee. So really feeling your thigh pressing in toward your belly. And then from there, wrapping your left elbow around your right knee, planting your left hand back behind you, pressing down into the floor and lifting through your spine. And if you feel you can go a little further, opening up through your palm, taking your elbow to the outside edge of your knee, and then using your elbow pressing against your knee to help you lift and lengthen through your spine. So soften through your belly, press down into that hand planted behind you, knee working against the thigh. Slowly release. Send the right foot out, leg out. Bring the left foot in. Sitting up nice and tall. Taking that foot to the outside edge of your right leg. Hug the knee in first. Pressing the hips into the floor, lift into the crown of your head. Taking your elbow around your knee, planting your hand behind you. Further still, elbow to the outside of the knee, open up through your palm, flex your toes back toward you. Lift and lengthen through your spine, and then spiral around to the left. Last breath here. Release. Lift up just to lengthen through your spine. Take a nice big lift and settle forward. Just a kind of casual forward fold to lengthen out through your spine. And inhale, lift up. Coming into butterfly pose. Bring the soles of your feet together. And start with just a nice opening of the hips, pressing your knees down into the insides of your legs. Soles of your feet are pressing together. Lengthen through your spine and fold forward over your feet. Inhale, lift up. I'm going to take a twist here. Right hand, that's my left hand, but right hand behind you, left hand in front of you. Turn to look over your right shoulder. Change sides. Now right hand in front of you, left hand behind you. Turn to look over your left shoulder. Try to relax through your hips. Come back to center. Half release out, only to tuck your left foot under and your right foot over. So we're going to ease into it, just gradually moving into Gomukhasana, which is cow face pose. So this can get quite strong on the hips, so just be really careful. Gradually move into it, stacking your knees on top of one another. Hips are firmly planted on the floor. For a modification, take your bolster under your hips or a block. Oh my God, that feels amazing. It just feels really comfortable. I always say, don't just use blocks because you can't get into something. If you ever just want to feel kind of supported and relaxed in your poses, even if you can do the full version, taking a block or a bolster at any time is, I think, always a good idea. Should always be a consideration. All right, lift up. And we're just going to take a nice relaxed version of this. I'm going to shift around for the video, where you're just really focusing on rooting down into the floor and finding your way forward over your legs. And what you'll notice is as you start to drop your upper body over your legs, it starts to intensify the stretch through your hips. So just be nice and careful here. You can take a block and rest the edge of your block under your third eye for another little mama point massage or activation. I'm going to stay here for 5 breaths before we switch over to the other side. Try to relax through your upper arms and just allow your hips to be heavy. Allow your legs to be heavy. Notice how you can control the intensity of your stretch by even just lifting through your hips, lift through your belly. Or if you really let gravity take hold, just relax completely, dropping deeply into the stretch. One more breath here. Turn the palms down to the floor to press yourself up. release your legs, taking both feet to the floor. Just take some little windscreen wipers to release through your hips before we switch over to the other side. All right, now tucking the other foot under. So I'm going to go right foot under and left leg over the top. And the first thing we want to cultivate is that real feeling of the hips glued to the floor. Get heavy through your hips. Allow the earth to just draw you down, gravity drawing you down. And taking the knees stacked on top of one another, folding forward and allowing the weight of your body to intensify the stretch, and then taking a block, if you like, underneath your head. Finding your breath. Yes, 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 delicious. Now hands to the floor, making our way out of this pose. Whew. Legs out in front. One more time. Windscreen wiping. And shake out your legs. We just got a couple more poses now before we really start winding down. So coming over onto your knees for gate latch pose. Extending your right leg out. Heel to the floor. Point your toe down. And try to keep your hips stacked under your shoulders. So we want to try not to lean out over to the side. You want to do that kind of hugging in thing where your hips, your thigh bones are hugging into your hips, drawing into the midline of your body. Slide your right hand down your right leg, and then just start to just lift through your side body. Lift, 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 and lower your hand down. Inhale, taking that left arm up and over. So if you find that you're curling forward, collapsing through your chest, come back to the beginning, slide your hand down and try and keep your shoulder and arm tracking over this leg. And then take your hand down, sweeping it up, and maybe just taking that arm up so that it's stacked above your leg. Otherwise, reaching it over. More breaths here. It is either neutral or turning to look just beyond your upper arm. Inhale. Exhale, drawing the knee in. Deep breath. Take the left leg out. Pointing the toes down to the floor. So it's a slight external rotation in your hip, but try to keep your shoulders stacked above your knee. Sliding your left hand down your left leg, tracking over your leg, but really lifting and lengthening through your side body. Then either floating the arm up and over or just taking that arm up. Feeling your side body expanding open. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Sit on your heels. Take a deep breath. All right, from here, we're going to go into a reclined butterfly. So if you have a bolster and you would like to use it, you can go into the variation where you have your bolster slid right into your sacrum, and then bring your feet together, soles of the feet together, knees out to the side, arms out by your sides. If you don't have a bolster handy, sliding it out, Lower your back to the floor, soles of the feet together, and relax. Staying here for 5 breaths, feeling all the parts of your body that are in contact with the floor. And starting to really let go and relax now.